Pagan religious symbols are also very common in Freemasons. Pagan religious symbols are also very common in Freemasons. All these symbols represent deities. All these symbols represent deities. Here are some of the symbols of Freemasonry. These are the so-called secret symbols. If you look at them, you'll find some of them are very interesting. We're not going to go into all of them. Let's enlarge some of them. If you thought that was the Star of David, then ask yourself why before Masonry was around, there was no Star of David.
Raised in a modern Illuminati family that dates back to the 1700s. As a child, he was made to practice black magic and witchcraft. He has acted as an expert on the occult for law enforcement and the FBI. Doc has been a Christian since 1979, but he says that part of his upbringing in a family that worshiped Lucifer was to be taught about the secret Illuminati symbols, and that understanding them begins with the Rothschild dynasty.
Now, this next symbol is the foulest, the most evil of all symbols
that symbol come from?
It's never written explicitly in the Bible itself.
Is it in the Talmud? Is there a passage in the Bible about that, or no?
No.
Okay. So you're not really sure exactly where that comes from?
No. You got me.
Nobody knows, huh?
I don't know. I'm not, yeah.
Because I know it's called the Star of David.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with David?
No, I don't think so.
In Amos, God said, you took up for yourself the star, that's the six-pointed star, of your God, called Remphan or Kiyun. All these were names for Moloch, the great Baal, the great fire god, who was the devil. You get back to the Masonic fraternity of Freemasonry.
Yeah.
Their great symbol is G. You'll look at the star on the compass, which is a stylized Star of David. In fact, they have the entire Star of David in many Masonic temples. Why is that? Masonry is a study of Judaism and of the Kabbalah.
The Jewish Tribune newspaper on October 28, 1927, stated, Freemasonry is based on Judaism. Eliminate the teachings of Judaism from the Masonic ritual, and what is left?
So we see this nice little David 6-point star. So 1979 by Matthew Passion. New leadership also name change from Royal Order to Israelite Rabbinical Academy. So they didn't want to change their name. Now they're Israelites.
Those who turn to Jewish traditions to augment their spiritual lives, in actuality are turning to Pharisaism. Jewish scholars admit the fact that modern Judaism is Pharisaism. Pharisaism became Talmudism.
Culture. So then later, this eternal strife of commandment keepers will culminate. Obviously, the direction causes problems. Early separation from commandment keepers by Rabbi Abba Bivens. Abba Bivens will eventually create School of the Torah, Old Testament. Abba Bivens will be critically beaten and named Uriah, Yaakov, and Peter Sherrod, who said he came in a personage of King David. Leaders, Uriah will change teachings of Abba Bivens by adding Messianic New Testament. By adding Messianic New Testament. By adding Messianic New Testament, thereby forming what you know today is the ISUPK, the ICUPK, your Alliance of Israel, your AOC, and all the other people that exist, the ICIU and all that. Spin-off camps. Spin-off camps. Spin-off camps. Spin-off camps.
Valettu. Että ikävää nähdä. Eipä sillä sitten mä ihmettelen, että mitä täällä on oikein tapahtunut takaisin. Että eihän tuo mikään.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.